What's going on, boys? It's another day, another beautiful day in Texas, and today, doing something I've never done today, Fender rolling time. You know, I don't know if it needs to be done. The way I have these rear adjustable camber arms set up is really aggressive, so in order to get away with running a little bit less camber than I'm running right now, because I haven't gotten alignment, but it really looks like I'm running like 3 to 4 degrees of camber when I don't need to be running that much, but I also don't want the rear fenders to rub on these wheels. So plan is, I was kind of against this, but I'm gonna try rolling the rear fenders a little bit. I'm hesitant to do this because I really don't want to crack the paint, and I know that can happen really easily on these old cars. So I have everything to do this fender rolling, and I'll show you what I got. So, as you guys will know, I get most of my stuff from ECS, so I got their Schwaben fender roller, and then I also got their heat gun as well. And then, you know what I may do? I may replace the rear strut mounts as well, because I noticed this one is cracked. So, and then I probably won't use those, but that just came with the kit. So I'm really hoping I don't mess up this paint. I really don't want to crack the paint. But the M3 Fender, I'm not sure if most are like this. Let me see if I can show you. Alright, let's get you out of the way. Are you the e-brake on? This Fender's kind of stepped. So you see it's got like a little ledge right here that goes straight, but then up here it's already kind of rolled. So what I'm planning on doing is rolling this in a little more and maybe trying to get this stepped part to roll in a little bit. If you look right here, it almost looks like it's been rolled, but apparently it hasn't. Apparently that's just factory, so I really don't want to mess this up, but let's give it a shot. Alright, so I'm just going to heat this up. Alright, so I got the fender kind of rolled. I mean, that secondary lip that I was telling you guys about that's in there, I got that. It's definitely more vertical than it was. There's definitely a little more space. This right here, I don't think the tire will ever come in contact with that. This is the most worrisome part right up here, and you can see right there, it looks like I'm rubbing a little bit, and I'm guessing that's because I have so much camber right now. So the reason I wanted to roll these a little bit was so I could lessen the amount of camber that I'm rocking in the back. So now that I have rolled the fenders a little bit, I'm going to adjust the camber, make it a little bit more upright than it is, because right now it's really cambered out. So I'm going to adjust that. Oh yeah, that felt good. I don't need that finger. It's alright. This part's kind of a pain in the butt because these two nuts, it's almost like the studs, how I tighten them on. There's two nuts that go onto here and they tighten against each other, and unless you have a really slim wrench I'll show you. To fit down in there when you're trying to loosen this top one, it's really hard. So what I did was got the slimmest pair of vice grips that I have and jammed it down in there and was able to just loosen this. I wouldn't recommend it because you could very easily strip this and then you'd be up a creek. So anyway, here's why I wanted to pull this. So that guy is shot. Before you say, Jordan, aren't you gonna replace the other one? I did replace the other one. I should have replaced this one when I replaced the other one, but I didn't. Can someone tell me why this goes lip up like that? I would love to know, because if it were lip down, which it looks like it fits better to me, like that looks more appropriate. But for some reason, since it's like this, it's hard to get to that other nut. So I would love to know why this goes like that. Anyway, time to put this back together. Okay, it's good to go. Let's get it back in there. We got driver's side strut mount replaced, camber adjusted, fender rolled. Other side, all we need to do is roll the fender and adjust camber. Let's knock it out, boys. Alright, fender rolled. Again, I'm not going too aggressive because I don't think I need to. I don't want to do more than I have to. The fender rolled, now I'm just going to adjust the camber. Again, I went really aggressive. Well, the way you're looking at it, I went really aggressive and I'm going to just back it out. I think I went 3 turns on the other one, so I'm going to just do the same. And then when I get in alignment, they'll make sure everything's good. So, camber time. It's almost like hammer time. You know, one thing I forgot to tell you guys, in case you didn't hear me down there, when you're rolling the fenders, make sure there's no dirt in between where the fender is and where you're rolling it. Yeah, I learned that. Always gotta be learning. All right, so adjusted camber, pop the wheels back on, lower it back down, see if it's a little less aggressive than it was. If it is, good to go. Head to the alignment shop at some point and get it actually aligned. All right, definitely lessened it up a little bit. Still pretty aggressive, but there should be more than enough room to where I don't rub. I feel like that side's more. But still, there should be more than enough room. Man, I think it's good. Famous last words, I guess, but for right now, I think I can drive it to the alignment shop at the very least. I think that's the next move, boys. So I'll probably take it for a little test drive, make sure nothing rubs too bad, then make an appointment at the alignment shop. I was thinking about getting it corner balanced too, but you know, since I'm gonna have the S54 installed with the 6-speed, I don't want that to throw off weight too much, so I'll probably wait. I'll get it aligned, and then once I get the motor installed and the trans installed, then I'll get it corner balanced too. Yeah, I'm stoked. I'm really stoked. It reminds me so much of my M3 competition pack, the E36 that I had. Anyway, next alignment shop. Maybe motor, I'm not sure when the next time I'll film, maybe Recaro. Maybe that'll be the next one, get that Recaro installed. So anyway, if you're new to the channel, smash that subscribe button, guys, it would mean a lot to me. Smash that like button. There's gonna be a lot more M3 content coming your way, and I'll see you on the next video. Peace.